Hi there, this is Andrea coming to you from the land of Ford Mustangs. I have a pretty interesting story to tell you today about Ford Mustangs, in particular this Shelby Mustang right here. Not only is it a sexy story, but it is a one-of-a-kind story. So I'm going to take a couple minutes, go around this car, and tell you why this particular car is probably the coolest car on the planet as we speak. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is this Cobra emblem right here. I made a limited number of this car. Those of you that are Mustang enthusiasts will know exactly what this is all about. But you got to admit, even if you're not a Mustang enthusiast, that is a very cool emblem and one-of-a-kind piece on a car. It has a hood that goes on forever. Really, really important with this car. And one of the things I love is, usually there's a grill right here and a grill right here. This car needs air. 650 horsepower, air. Give me all the air I can so I can breathe as efficiently as possible. So, air intake, breathing. I love the fact that this car is named by the people who put it together. I love that. 5.8 liter. I also love that there's some attention to detail in this. They put the battery way behind the strut table, the front wheel, so in a really safe place for accidents, for fires, for particulars. You get an accident, the battery is the last thing you want to have hit because you need that. I mean, they just did some attention to detail things on top of the fact that there is just power here. Again, 650 horsepower is pure unadulterated craziness. All right, so I want to talk about the seats in this car. These Recaro racing seats, very popular. Everybody, if you're a car enthusiast, you'll know what Recaro racing seats are. It's have all the modern things, airbags in the side. But this seat is designed to be very comfortable, but to hug you in place. Again, 560 horsepower. You need to stay right where you need to be in the seat. So, wanted to point that out. Also, the special design in it, that white snake kind of look. Snake skin kind of design that they put in it, which is just really sexy. So I wanted to mention the seats, and then I wanted to show you a little bit of the highlights of the console. All right, so we want to talk about the interior of the car. After all, this is the position you want to be in right here. Hands on the steering wheel, flying down the road. Want to show you all the modern conveniences, radio controls, Bluetooth hands-free, voice controls. All of those things are all in the car. But what I really like about Ford is that they've combined all the modern convenience you have with still that retro dial that Mustangs have been famous for. So, they didn't do digital displays and things like that for the speedometer and the tach. All those things are still looking like the original Mustangs way back when. So, just a really nice complement of new modern technology and that traditional, real retro look, which is really hot. Okay, as we continue to talk about this car, we're talking about American history. So the word Shelby means so much to people, and I love the fact that it's here. I love the racing stripes. I love the big spoiler on the back. I also love the retro style of the taillights with the modern feel. I mean, these are LEDs, but that is a traditional taillight of a Mustang, and you got to admit that's pretty sexy as that's doing that, and very few cars have that type of look on their taillights, both for braking and for blinking, and hazards for that matter. But then again, why would you need the hazards on this? Because all you're going to be doing is driving this bad boy. So that's the highlight of the back of the car. Okay, so in closing about Mustang Shelbys, I want you to know my name is Andrea, first and foremost. I'm the premier salesperson here, not only for Mustangs, but for the Shelbys in particular. I also said at the beginning of this presentation I was showing of this car that this particular car is very unique. It has 480 miles on it, and it gives people the opportunity to buy it for thousands less than what you can buy a brand new one for. So if you are someone looking for a great buy on a piece of American history, this specific car that I'm in is an amazing deal for someone. The Mustang Shelby, what can you say about it? I mean, it's a beautiful car. Mustangs have been around a long time, almost 50 years. The Shelby name is a name that everybody knows and admires, and it's just a piece of Americana that's just amazing. So the best part about this car, honestly, is it driving and driving away. So I'm going to give you just a little taste of how the car sounds and what it looks like as it takes off down the road.